Okay, so I get asked a lot, particularly by young people, about how you can stop comparing yourself to others. Or actually, I don't usually ask how you can stop, but it's often something that is shared with me that is a problem or an issue for them and causes distress and upset because they constantly compare themselves to others, and also sort of links in very closely with the idea that they have to please everybody. Okay, so and often the two come hand in hand, because the minute you decide you compare yourself to others, then often the way that we will then start to think we have to fit in with them or be like them is to please them, is to get their kind of approval of us, so to speak. Now, there's just a few things I wanted to say about it. One of the things is that actually the minute we compare ourselves to anybody else, we are creating suffering. You know, the minute we go into comparison, we will find things that we don't like. We will find things to beat ourselves with. We will find things that may give us the idea or the impression that we're not good enough just as we are. So in a way, the minute that we are comparing ourselves, and also the minute that we are trying to change ourselves or be different to please others, it's like our value as a person becomes up for negotiation. And it's kind of like, why would we negotiate who we are and our value for somebody else? And it's very much a pointless task. So this is a bit of a silly example, but it's just to really try and get the point across. Is imagine if you go in a room of people and you've got a green top on, and there's 10 people in that room, or however many people in that room. Some people might look at your top and go, oh, I love that top, it really suits her, like it really suits him. The colour of your eyes, and I love green, it's just bright and colourful and reminds me of the summer, I love it. Brilliant. There might be someone else in that room that looks at the top and goes, oh, I don't like green, it reminds me of snot, it's horrible, I'd never wear green, I don't like green. There's going to be lots of different opinions on that top in that room. So if you wanted to please everybody, which is often what we go down the line of wanting to do, we want everybody to approve of us and we want to please everybody, because we might see somebody else in another top and think, they look great, I want to be more like them. So I want to please everyone. I want to walk into that room like them and people go, yes, she or he looks great. Now, you could go out of the room and go and change that green t-shirt because you've not pleased everybody in that room. So you're not the best, and you're not valuing yourself as highly as you could because a couple of people don't like green. So you go out, you change your t-shirt to something red. Okay, right, red here. So you go out, you get your red t-shirt. You put that on. Feeling good, walk in. Same again. Some people go, I love the colour red. It's so vibrant. It's, it's fiery, it's passionate. And other people might be like, oh, I don't like it, it's too bright, it reminds me of danger, it means stop. Like, people will have all sorts of beliefs and connotations, even about colour. So again, you can't please everyone, so you go away again and you change your t-shirt. Now, you could change your t-shirt 1,000 times plus, if we can come up with 1,000 different colours of t-shirts or shades or variations. And I promise you, I guarantee you, because of the way human nature works and that we're all different and we're all experiencing everything through our own thoughts, you will never get 100% approval in that room for whatever colour you wear. And here's the frustrating thing. Let's just say you then go right back to the beginning and think, do you know what, there was only 2 people that didn't like green, the rest of them liked it, that's a safe bet, so I'm going to go back with the green. You go all the way back to the beginning. If you change your top 1,000 times and you go in, and the people that said they liked it suddenly went, actually, since they said it reminds me of snow, I don't like it anymore. Oh. So people change their minds. I know that people have met me in the past, particularly when I was younger and I was extremely confident and outgoing. Part of that was about me sort of trying to be tough and, trying to put across this, without realising really, this impression that I was really confident, don't mess with me kind of thing. And that was a vulnerability in me that was kind of saying, I need to protect myself. So I know that people would have met me and thought, she's too much, I don't like her, she's cocky, she's whatever. Other people will have met me and thought, I like that I know where I stand with her, I like that she's confident. Everybody would have a different opinion. And the other thing is, you might meet somebody, for example, who is in your class or in your workplace, and you instantly think, you take a dislike to them. But actually, that will change over time. You may continue to dislike them. You may dislike them more. You may start to really like them. You may end up becoming really close to that person. Because our whole experience is not just based on our initial thoughts. And I know that people don't like being judged, but we have to be realistic in that we all judge. When someone walks in a room to me, I don't do it from a nasty place or a horrible place, but I will have thoughts about that person. I will judge them, whether that be in a good way or a negative way or whatever it is. And actually, that's not really anybody else's business what happens in here for me. When it does become other people's business, if I then chose to verbalise or be mean or be cruel or be judgmental outwardly to somebody, then that's not okay. But to try and expect for nobody to judge us, for us to judge nobody, is impossible, because we can't help the thoughts we have. And so we can't help the thoughts we have initially when we meet someone or someone is in front of us. It doesn't make us bad people. And at the same time, it means that we can't always please everybody. They are going to judge us based on their thoughts in that moment. But the great news is that will change. We don't need to be fixated on what people think of us. You know, again, it's like that's, I know it sounds a bit harsh, but it's really none of our business what they think of us. They're going to have thoughts. It's okay. It's part of being human. But if we're trying to constantly please and, you know, try and fit in with the masses, that's a full-time job and actually really quite distressing, because what's going to happen is it's not going to work. Not everybody is going to like everything about you. Not everybody is going to be pleased. You know, if you think about your loved ones and people that you're really close to, you do not like them 100% of the time. They will do things that frustrate you. They will do things that annoy you. It doesn't mean you don't care about them and you don't love them. So again, just having thoughts about someone, so like a loved one, thinking they really annoyed me today, it's not the end of the world. It's normal. And so if you flip that the other way, to expect people to 100% of the time be okay, be happy and be pleased by you, it's impossible. You've more chance of flying yourself to the moon with your arms and legs. So I just wanted to share that. And, you know, just as a reminder, don't negotiate your value with other people. It doesn't have to be up for negotiation, ever.